Hey guys, Dale Thompson here, home business coach. And in today's post, I wanted to talk about something that I think is pretty important, and I know a lot of people struggle with. I know I do on a daily basis. And a lot of my team members that I've talked to, uh, we've talked about it over the years, have said the same thing that they definitely struggle. And what it is basically is staying focused during the day, and avoiding that, what you might call that, OCD loop where you get distracted and you start focusing on things that are not income producing and not going to move your business forward, like getting stuck in email all day, reading email, going through email, or Facebook is a big one that people have talked to me about. They get started in a news feed, and before they know it, the morning's gone. And, they look back at the day and go, okay, well, what the heck did I, accomplish today? So I wanted to, and again, I want to thank the blog babes, Michelle Grigsby and Donna Rios, for this is actually a training they did at the Academy of Home Business this morning, as a matter of fact, Tuesday at 12 noon. And I thought I would kind of put my own spin on it and bring it to you guys as a training point. So here we go. 5 steps or 5 tips to staying focused. Number one, set up a morning ritual. I know a lot of you, I know I used to, I get up and, I'd like get stuck and, think about 50 different things that I'd have to do and start, going all over the place. So what I've done is actually set up a scheduled ritual that I do every morning when I get up. The first thing I do is to set a little bit of time aside to kind of go through my mind and figure out what I want to do for the day and write it down, kind of like a to-do list. And then I might come down and have some breakfast real quick, and just kind of have some quiet time, just to relax and collect my thoughts. And I find that kind of gets my head geared for the day because, guys, this business of being an entrepreneur, yes, you have to have a lot of skills, and it's about skill sets, but a lot of it is mindset too. You have to have the right frame of mind, the right attitudes. You have to tell yourself the right things because, let's face it, this business can eat you up and spit you out if you let it. And so, there are things that you need to have going on up here, in order to be successful. So number two, set up or shut off notifications. Okay, shut off your phone, shut off your Skype notifications, your Yahoo, your Facebook notifications, all of that for the period of time that you're gonna, work. And you can chunk out and we'll talk about that in a minute. But shut off all your notifications. So any other distractions. And then, set up time chunks. So like I said, set up a chunk of an hour or something to go through Facebook because that is important, to go through your social media sites and see what's going on, see what your competitors are doing, see what they're saying. You need time to be able to interact with your followers and what they're saying on your pages. So that's all very, very important. Set up a little bit of time to go through emails. What I like to do with emails is when I'm doing some clicking for credits, is I look for subject lines that attract my attention, and then I put together a swipe file that I have of all those subject lines, because chances are, if they attracted me, they're going to attract someone else who thinks like me, and that's what we're after, right? We're looking to work with people who think along the same lines that we do. Okay, entrepreneurial minded, so on and so forth. Um, so that's chunking time. Number three, set up a specific place in your home where you're going to do your work. I know that's not always possible, even if it's the kitchen table or the dining room table or whatever the case may be. I know I use my bedroom. I'm fortunate enough to have an extra bedroom in the house that I set aside for my work. And the reason that is because if you don't, you have a tendency to never leave work, and you're always working and your mind's always going, and that's good in a sense, but in another sense, after a while your mind just shuts down. It needs breaks. It can't work 24/7, you know. So a good way to combat that is have a specific place that you're going to do your work, and when you leave that, you're done, and you go take a break. And then, once you've done your break and you've had a chance to kind of rejuvenate a little bit, then come back, sit down at your place, and get back to work again. Okay? Number four, use headphones to block out the business of the day. Okay? Um, I'm fortunate in that, in a way, it's a curse because it's kind of lonely living by yourself. But in another way, it's fortunate because I don't have a lot of distractions going around. So I don't necessarily have to worry about that. But the average marketer, they have a husband or a wife, and they have kids, and they have, things going on. And a good way and that's very easy to get distracted and get sucked into that. So a very easy way to kind of combat that and stay focused on what you're doing is to use a pair of headsets and block everything else out. Okay. And then the number five is, especially if you are in a family setting where you live with other people, set boundaries. That if they see you in this place, they know this is your workplace, you're not to be disturbed. Granted, you're at home, but you're at work and you're not to be disturbed. This is your you time to get done what you need to get done to move your business forward. And everybody needs to respect that. I know a friend of mine has a big problem when he works from home. He says, I have to go into the office. And he says, I really can't work from home, especially, if my kids are home, because they think I'm home and my wife thinks I'm home. So therefore I'm available. And, if they want to go do something or whatever, it's always, go ask daddy. So, you have to set those boundaries up and request that they be honored and respected so that you can get your work done and you're not pulled into 56 other things having to do with, with life. So with that being said, guys, I hope this has helped. I know it's things that I've done, and it's really, really helped me stay more focused and get more done. So with that, thanks for visiting. Again, a big shout out to Donna Rios and Michelle Grigsby of the Blog Bags. Awesome training as usual. I really appreciate you being here and checking out this post. I'm going to keep them coming. If you please leave comments below. And if you're interested in checking out, the platform that these trainings are being given on, that I'm drawing from, there is a link down below that says "Work with Me," and that will take you to a page with the latest training. And there you can also sign up for the Academy of Home Business as a free member, and go in there and take a look around and see what. There's a great mindset training in the free area. Much more available as a pro, but certainly there is stuff well worth a free membership at very least over at the Academy. So go ahead and do that. And if you want to, if you like the trainings, I'm also going to put a link there for the blog babes. You can go over and check them out as well. So with that being said, God bless. Thank you so much for being here. And bye for now. Take care, guys.